Hey, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to my channel. This is another process video for Scrap Madness where Laura and I do video a day, and our guest designer is going to be Christine Myers, which I will link down below, all of our channels obviously. I got out my kit from Christina over at Redefine Creative, or the Secret Not Secret Kit Club. It is the Indigo Hills 2 collection. She sent over a kit, if I remember correctly, I think I asked her $30 plus shipping or $35 plus shipping, or this one was one of those kits, whatever you have left, get it to me and I'll pay it plus shipping. I think it was that one, but I'm not quite sure. I found this idea of cutting out the wreath that they had on the one paper and then using this as my background. So I'm getting out shimmers, gesso, and I watered it down, and then I got out iridescent, that's what it was, and my modeling paste that I have, and watered it completely down, and then did a bunch of splattering, just splattered the heck out of it, and then let it dry. And off camera, the only thing that I do off camera is I did fussy cut out that wreath, and let me tell you, I left the middle completely full of the white paper because that's where my photo was going, and then I fussy cut the outside of the leaves. That took me some time, but outside of that, that wasn't bad. It was done. So this is what the wreath looks like. I did back everything on it with fun foam. I have the fun foam got sticky on one side, and then the other side I am putting this down. Let me tell you, my foam and ATG gun does not like the ATG very well, but I'm at least getting it to work because I did not want to use glue at all on this because there was no reason to. So I did some fun foam and I did some dimensionals, and I just go to town on getting it all stuck down with a bunch of stuff, pull off the little papers, and get this down. Now make sure that while you're watching me fight this and get as much glue from the ATG I can, make sure you go check out Laura's channel. Obviously she's doing the video a day with me, and then make sure that you go check out Christine Myers. She always has an amazing layout. I love her style. It's very different from me, but I always get some type of technique from her. She is a great person. Tons of different content that she does put on her channel, and I just love watching hers. And so here I am, I'm taking out all of the little papers that are left over, like the ones that aren't coming up is what's got ATG down, and then the rest of these I'm pulling the dimensional paper off so it sticks down. And then after this, it goes pretty quick. I didn't do too much more to my background. All I did was then do my layering and get the photo down, and that's it. So this is the second to last photo that I have left of my expo retreat that I went to, or the expo that was in Duluth. It's of Duluth, Georgia. It is of me and all of my crafty haul that I got, but it wasn't really about the crafty haul that I got for why I make this particular layout and use this. It's because of the moments that we had during this during this little shenanigans of us heading to Duluth together. Heather and I went together, and I know she's already I think she's already scrap lifted almost all of those pages from that she wanted to do. I haven't seen her go back to it, so I'm assuming she must be done, but I could be wrong. And this is the one that I had put down, and we got on chairs and looked down and got all of the goodies spread around us on our beds. Excuse me. On our beds. And I just was excited excited for this opportunity to go, for one. To the excitement of just going through and finding old collections that I didn't even know existed because I wasn't looking for that particular company or anything like that. And then on top of it, as well as just the enjoyment of spending time with a good friend of mine. And that's what it is all about for me. I always love to go with the girlfriends. Not a lot of people, or just in general, like do bro trips or girl trips or whatever the case may be. And I did a lot of it in Germany, and I just carried it on here while we're here in this, you know, back in the States again. I absolutely loved doing the girl trips on a daily basis or a weekend. My very first like overnight extended couple days girl trip was to Greece on my birthday, and then after that it was all she wrote. Like, I did quite a bit of them. I mean, obviously I do go with my husband and my family too. We did Charleston for our wedding anniversary last year. This year we're going to Cuba and the Bahamas for our anniversary trip, and I've done New York City and just like the excitement of New York City with another good friend. This year we're looking at going to Nashville. So we just travel. I mean, there's always ways of doing it, and I absolutely love it. And those are the moments why I took this photo and scrapbooked why we, you know, what we did. And that's also my journaling too. And so my title is going to be Love the Moments That You Are In, and it was part of the Pink Fresh Studios paper, or like ephemera pack. There we go, that's the word I was looking for. And you see love moments, and then underneath is what I was saying, and that's what my title is. So here I go. I take out a couple of the tags that I got in my kit, and she sent, Christina sent over some ribbon as well, and so I placed that on there just to add a little bit of, I guess, something to the page. There's nothing really particular to these tags. They're just completely white, and I add the twine that matches. It's like a iridescent purple bluish type ribbon, and that's what I placed there. I've already done down all of my embellishments. I'm almost done with this layout. It's pretty well done. For the most part of the embellishments, I do go around and take the stickers and start to add like the stickers down. I did add some orange thread, some orangey, it's like some orangey color, because in some of the stickers that I will pull out has this orange, it's like an orangey reddish type color, I guess. And some of the leaves have it too. You just can't quite see it in the video because the leaves are very pastel-y watercolor. I guess if that's the word. I know pastel-y isn't a word, but you guys know what I mean. And so sorry for my head. Didn't mean for that to get in there, but gotta glue down, right? And I'm just placing down, I'm putting all of this down, and I just absolutely loved how this turned out. It's just perfect for why I wanted to scrapbook this particular photo, and just to add all of those different colors, kind of break up the layouts that I do have from this from this little shenanigan of a girls trip we had, because I used such bright colors and everything else that this kind of muted it down. So I'm just going through now. Here I pull out the stickers, and then this is where I'm pretty well done. I just get out all these little strings, and I add like the leaves in certain areas just to kind of tuck and add just that little extra pizzazz to the layout. And I'm just going through and making sure that everything is stuck down, because let's face it, doing Pink Fresh Studio, it's such a thick paper, and their embellishments are just as thick that sometimes just a little bit of glue isn't enough. You gotta go a little bit longer. And I'm just placing the little stickers. There's tons of little like leaf type things in the sticker versus the ephemera that I got in this. So I'm just placing things down, just getting it in there, getting it all just placed around. The still shots are definitely coming up, and make sure you go check out the other girls' layouts, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye!